My beloved child. Right now, I want you to open your heart and let hope begin to flow, like a gentle, refreshing river that washes away every doubt, every fear, every weary thought that has troubled your mind. Let yourself believe that I care for you more deeply than words can express. In every season of your life, I have been with you. When times were peaceful, I celebrated with you. And when sorrow filled your heart, I drew closer than ever. I have seen every tear you cried in silence, every weight you carried when no one else noticed. Not a single burden escapes my gaze. I gather your tears and hold your pain close to my heart. Even when it feels like no one understands you, remember this, I do. I know the story behind every sigh, the emotion behind every prayer. I whisper to your soul so that you can find rest in the assurance of my love. Though storms may rage around you, peace can still reign within you, because I am the one who formed you, the one who walks beside you, the one who fights for you. Breathe deeply. Let the peace I am pouring into your spirit quiet the noise around you. Yes, you may look around and see hardship, but I see victory unfolding. I see what happens when you trust me, walls that once stood tall fall flat, chains that held you for years break open, and doors you thought were forever locked begin to swing wide. I have authority over every obstacle, every illness, every setback, every voice of discouragement. Let your heart be strong in this truth. I know your concerns about your finances, your health, your relationships, your future. But these burdens were never meant for you to carry alone. I am the creator of the universe, and I am offering to carry them for you. Imagine a weary traveler bent under the weight of a load too heavy for his strength. He walks and walks, exhausted, trembling, nearly breaking, until a friend arrives with a sturdy cart, ready to carry the burden. My child, you are that traveler. And I am that friend. Will you let me carry what you cannot? My blessings come in many forms, sometimes through a moment of stillness, where your spirit senses my nearness, sometimes through a breakthrough so undeniable that everyone knows it was my hand. And sometimes through a quiet nudge, a whisper of faith that leads you to trust rather than fear. I move in your life in both small and mighty ways. I feed your soul with hope that becomes a lamp in the darkness. And when others ask how you still smile in the storm, you will say, it's because God surrounds my heart with peace. Close your eyes for a moment and take another deep breath. The worries pressing against your mind don't have the final say. The voices of fear, shame, or weariness that echo inside your heart cannot drown out the truth I speak over you now. You were never meant to carry this life on your own. Each day, I watch how you try to stay strong for others, how you push through responsibilities, how you smile even when your soul aches. But I never created you to survive in your own strength. I created you for connection, deep, divine connection with me. And right now, I'm drawing you closer than ever before. Don't be afraid of your weakness. Don't run from your questions. Come to me with all of it, the broken pieces, the unanswered prayers, the silent battles. I am not disappointed in you. I'm here to restore your spirit and fill you with the kind of peace that nothing in this world can offer. When life feels like a maze without a clear path forward, remember this, I already see the road ahead. I'm not guessing. I'm guiding. Every turn, every delay, even the closed doors, they are not accidents. They are part of a bigger plan, a divine design that is shaping your future with purpose. You may feel exhausted from waiting, wondering if I've forgotten you. But I promise you this, my silence is never absence. In the quiet, I'm doing deep work in your soul. I'm building strength where fear once lived. I'm cultivating courage where doubt used to rule. Trust me, what I'm preparing is worth every moment you've endured. You may not feel brave. You may not feel ready. But I know who you are becoming. I know the fire in your spirit that hasn't burned out, only flickered under the weight of life. I see your heart still choosing to believe, even when belief feels like a whisper. And that faith, no matter how small, is enough to move mountains. Come sit with me in the stillness. Make space for our sacred moments, even if it's just a few quiet minutes. You don't need perfect words, just a willing heart. As you draw near, I will speak to you. Not in thunder or lightning, but in the gentle voice that brings calm to your storm. I am not far away. I've never been. I'm right here, steady, strong, and full of love for you. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are fully seen, completely known, and deeply treasured. Let that truth anchor your soul today. Keep resting in me, child. Let your heart settle into the truth that I am not only present in your triumphs, but also in the quiet in-betweens, the days that feel ordinary, the nights that stretch long, and the seasons that seem still. There's beauty unfolding even when your eyes can't yet perceive it. I am shaping your life gently, carefully, with eternal hands. Every moment of surrender is planting seeds you'll soon see bloom. Even the waiting carries purpose, even the silence has meaning. You've asked, when will the breakthrough come? But let me remind you, transformation doesn't always shout. Sometimes it begins with a whisper. It arrives in the form of inner peace before outer change. It strengthens your character before revealing the outcome. I see how you keep showing up, loving others, choosing kindness, holding on to hope when discouragement tries to settle in. That matters. Every small act of faith builds something eternal, something sacred. Nothing you do in love is ever wasted. There will be days when you feel stretched thin, when discouragement tries to cast its shadow. In those moments, remember this, your strength doesn't come from striving. It comes from abiding. Stay rooted in me, and I will sustain you. Let my words refresh you like cool water in dry places. Let my presence be your shelter, not just in storms but in every single moment. I'm not watching from a distance, I'm walking beside you. Step by step. Breath by breath. When the world grows noisy and your mind becomes overwhelmed, return to the quiet. Not to escape, but to reconnect. There, you'll find me waiting, ready to fill your heart with clarity and calm. I am the one who knows your future before you take a single step toward it. I've already written beauty into chapters you haven't lived yet. So don't measure your progress by what you can see right now. What's unseen is growing, strengthening, preparing. You don't need to rush. You don't need to compare. I'm not asking you to be someone else or live someone else's story. What I've placed within you, your gifts, your calling, your voice, it is enough. It's not a copy. It's divinely original. Hold on to the quiet confidence that I'm working, even when you can't trace my hand. When others move ahead or seem to prosper faster, stay close to me. I know your pace. I've set your rhythm. And it's leading somewhere beautiful. Don't lose heart. Your prayers are not floating aimlessly. They rise before me and are held with care. Every tear is remembered. Every hope is treasured. I have not forgotten you. In this very hour, I am preparing something that will exceed your expectations. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your soul aligned with my voice. The dawn is coming, and it carries the fulfillment of promises I've spoken over your life. You've been carrying so much, haven't you? There are things you haven't spoken aloud, burdens you've hidden behind polite smiles and quiet strength. But I see it all. I see the inner wrestling, the heaviness that settles on your chest when the world grows silent. You've convinced yourself that it's your responsibility to hold everything together, to be the strong one, to never let anything slip. But I never asked you to carry this on your own. Come now, and let me lift what's been weighing you down. You don't have to keep striving. You don't need to earn rest. It is your inheritance as my beloved. Lay the pressure at my feet, and allow me to exchange your exhaustion for lasting strength. You've been fighting battles in your thoughts, second-guessing decisions, questioning your worth, reliving moments you wish had gone differently. But you weren't meant to live anchored to regret. Grace is your portion now. Redemption rewrites every page surrendered to me. I want to restore the light in your eyes, the wonder, the courage, the unshakable joy. Not by removing every trial, but by transforming you within them. I want you to experience what it means to walk through fire without the flame consuming you. You are not defined by the shadows you've passed through. You are shaped by the light that walks with you. Let me remind you of who you are, not a failure, not forgotten, not too far gone. You are chosen, deeply cherished, and fully seen. I delight in you, not because of perfection, but because of who you are to me, my child. The lies that told you you're not enough, they break apart in the presence of my truth. The fear that told you you're falling behind, it holds no power when your life is anchored in my timeline. You are not late. You are not lost. You are precisely where I can reach you best. This season, though it feels quiet, is holy. These hidden moments of surrender are sacred. I am building something within you that can't be shaken by circumstances or opinions. I'm fortifying your spirit for what's ahead. The strength you're seeking will not come from pushing harder, it will rise from trusting deeper. Let my voice become louder than your fears. Let my promises replace your panic. I haven't brought you this far to abandon you now. Each morning is an invitation to begin again, not from zero, but from grace. Don't measure your worth by yesterday's struggle. Today is fresh. Today is filled with new mercy. And today, I am with you, fully engaged, endlessly compassionate. Let go of trying to fix everything. Let go of timelines that aren't yours. What I've prepared for you cannot be stolen, missed, or diminished. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be present, with me. You're not meant to just survive this life. You're meant to walk in freedom, to live anchored in hope, to breathe deeply even when the winds blow hard. So lean in, child. Let me take the weight now. Freedom is here. Now that you've laid the burden down, take a moment to breathe in this freedom. Let it settle into the corners of your heart. You're no longer carrying yesterday's weight. You're no longer walking alone. There is a new rhythm for you now, one that doesn't rush or strive, but trusts and flows. I'm not leading you backward. I'm calling you forward, into peace that stays, into joy that isn't shaken, into purpose more meaningful than you imagined. There is still more ahead, child. Not because you must earn more, but because I delight in giving. The path in front of you may feel unfamiliar, but it is saturated with my presence. Every step you take is being guided by wisdom far greater than your own. You're not stepping into mystery, you're stepping into promise. What you once called uncertainty, I've always called preparation. I've been aligning things in ways you couldn't see. Hearts have been softened. Doors have been unlocked. Timing has been aligned, not by chance, but by my design. While you waited, I was working. While you prayed, I was positioning. Nothing was wasted. Even the moments that felt like silence held purpose. I was never absent. I was drawing you deeper, not so you would feel lost, but so you could hear me more clearly, without distraction. Now, lift your head. The horizon is beginning to glow. No, everything may not change in a single instant, but something has already shifted within you. That heaviness has lifted. That fear has loosened its grip. And in its place, I am planting renewed vision, an inner confidence born not of circumstances, but of intimacy with me. This is the season to rise. Not in noise, but in quiet confidence. Not by force, but by faith. You don't need to over-explain or convince anyone of your calling. What I've spoken over your life carries its own weight. It will unfold in time. Your responsibility is simply to keep showing up with an open heart and a willing spirit. I will do the rest. Let compassion be your compass. Let truth shape your steps. Let gentleness be your strength. The world needs the light you carry, not a spotlight that demands attention, but a steady flame that warms and guides. Walk forward with grace. Speak life wherever you go. And when doubt whispers, return to this place, This space between you and me, where clarity is born and peace is restored. You're no longer the one who's barely holding on. You are the one who walks with assurance. Not because everything is easy, but because you know I am with you. And I always will be. So now, step into the light I've prepared for you. The journey is not ending, it's just beginning.